A new poll gives us another look at the state of one of the most closely watched races in the country. Who will Maryland send to the U.S. Senate?
Larry Hogan is a powerhouse. Angela Alsobrooks is an up-and-coming powerhouse.
According to the new Gonzales poll, Angela Alsobrooks has a lead over Larry Hogan, and 11% of voters remain undecided. Alsobrooks pulling 72% support among Democratic voters, which pollster Patrick Gonzales says is a good spot for her to be in.
She's got 60% that have a favorable opinion of her, and she's garnering 72% of her base vote. She is doing exactly what a Democrat needs to do in Maryland.
While Hogan has a stronger lead among independent voters.
Former Governor Hogan currently has a 41% to 31% lead.
But the poll finds that 34% of voters do not recognize Alsobrooks' name, compared to Hogan, where only 2% of voters statewide didn't know his name. Hogan is on the ballot for the first time as Donald Trump, someone Hogan has publicly criticized for years, creating a potentially difficult spot for himself among other GOP voters.
You know, Mackenzie, it is the tightrope walk that Larry Hogan has had to do since he's gotten into this race.
The candidates sending different messages. Alsobrooks painting the picture of control on the line.
And Mitch McConnell was very clear in saying that this was his objective and that he thought Larry Hogan in Maryland would be the best way that the Republicans could gain a majority and control the agenda.
Well, Hogan works to carve out a more moderate lane.
You know, I'm more concerned about the red, white, and blue than just the red versus the blue. And I think, you know, my opponent wants to make it just about parties and take the names and the records and the positions out of it. I'm going to go out there and continue to talk about the issues that people care about.
Will it work for either candidate?
I think it carries some weight, but I think fundamentally this election is going to be decided by the qualities of the individuals themselves.
Black voters overwhelmingly support Alsobrooks. Same for women voters, and men across Maryland lining up behind Hogan on a slim margin. Ultimately, Gonzales says this election will come down to simple math.
If a Republican gets 90% of Republicans, 55% of independents, to get to 50% plus one, that Republican needs 30% of Democrats. Very simple, basic math.
Right now, Hogan has 21% of Democrats, teeing up a race that will likely continue to be close.
Both campaigns tell me they are committed to sprinting all the way to the finish line. And if control of the U.S. Senate really is on the line, it's unlikely the pressure will let up anytime soon. In the newsroom, Mackenzie Frost, Fox 45 News.
I'm Mary Bubala. Thank you for watching. Here's another video for you to watch. Also take some time to subscribe to our YouTube channel.